Take a rest. It's time for tea and cakes. Take a rest. It's time for tea and cakes.
What? A place where the space station stores dangerous experimental results? Why would anyone want... I'm not doing any private business on the space station.
You're so cute! Can I get an autograph? So, I really can't say anything.
Autograph? What are you on about? You're freaking me out. I won't talk to you if you don't tell me why you're here. Oh, that. You've got pretty good contacts if you know that already. The space station is a mess. Everyone's already swamped as it is. And now out of nowhere, there's a bunch of little creatures popping up. If you want to solve the problem, go check out the storage zone. Then you...
There are so many people. This seems to be the place.
Hey, guess what it says? Let's give it a shot. We need to add some other good stuff in. And now we mix them together. Wait! It says on the recipe, Ron-mei makes different expressions when nurturing life. Yikes! Take a look at what you just cultivated.
Ron-mei, member 81 of the Genius Spot. Yes, the end result?
Ron-mei likes to...
No, so...
I heard Madame Ron. Fine. Molten cheese tart is the best. Its outlook is infectious. Its positive mood has influenced us all. What's our slogan again? 1, Stop complaining, change your attitude, and use the delicious molten cheese tart to stop the flow of negative energy. 2. Energize yourself, increase your capacity for action, and walk on the path of a molten...
Our creed, molten cheese. Oh, praise be. You don't know? Molten... You need to plaster heart.
So this is the little life form Ronmei mech?
I am humbled to meet the molten cheese tart. What are you frozen in place for? Oh, you don't understand the honorable tart. That's okay. No worries for situations like this.
Wakaka! I'm a genius among geniuses! That was way too risky.
Oh, molten cheese tart says, Madam. Molten cheese tart says, does Madam Ron? Molten cheese tart says, Madam Ronmei still has not recognized me as. There's a kind of attachment reserved for the creator to the world. Hey, you! Yes, you! Don't you have anything you want to say to molten cheese tart? Oh, get lost and get as far. You see, the honorable. They both hope to receive. Of course. This is called. Love from the. I don't know. Remember, as long as. Did that. Oh? The honorable molten cheese tart has agreed.
Yeah.
Guide with a rainbow bridge. Have some sunshine.
I shall remember this warmth. Root here.
Ready for another?
Some value, I suppose. remember this warmth. As you wish.
May this faint dispel the gloom, destroy the sky.
I shall remember this warmth. Life, a true marvel. Yeah. Sound lingers. Eternal.
Please open up.
Life, a true marvel. Sound lingers.
Vital reform.
Existence is unity.
Guide with the rainbow bridge. Have some sunshine. Thanks for the support.
Root here. Eternal.
The future is bright. So lead it with
Every petal and all will be swept away by the wind.
enemy data secure. Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Embrace a new life. Darkness with me.
May this dispel the gloom, destroy the
I
sky.
shall remember this warmth. May death protect us!
Guide with the rainbow bridge.
Make sure you keep it safe. You're here. Herta called Screwlum and I to the space station to discuss some important topics. She also sent an invite to Steven, but he didn't reply, and Herta didn't seem to want to wait any longer. And now, I wish for you to attend this meeting with me. I don't want Herta to worry herself over these frivolous matters. even though she probably wouldn't care anyway. Just in case, I want someone who will be on my side. In other words, you. Help me. It'll be easy. Just remember, my secret stays with you, don't pry too much, and keep your expressions in check. All right, let's go.
Hi, Ron-May. I've been waiting for you. Oh, you're here too? Looks like you two have become quite friendly.
It's good to see you, sir. Affirmation. This reunion has happened earlier than my calculations predicted.
Though you weren't invited, I welcome you to remember this historical moment. How long has it been since 3 geniuses were in the same room together? And how long will we have to wait for it to happen again?
Affirmative. Discounting our discussions on the simulated universe, our interactions are scarce. I look forward to the innovative ideas that may emerge from this
Let me get straight to the point. I think it's time to find another partner for the simulated universe.
You wish to kick Steven out?
No, of course not. Steven doesn't want to get involved and voted to abstain. Whatever. Look, I respect the way people want to live, but he doesn't have the chance to be involved in this decision-making anymore.
Question. Are we introducing a 5th partner for the simulated universe?
Yes, a 5th genius. The reason for our gathering is clear to everyone present. What else could prompt such a gathering of No one can refuse the secret of the eons. Not even Xandar. We'll definitely get a response.
What if the responder is Polka Kakamond?
That'd be great! Hey, Lord of Silence, are you listening? I'm member number 83, Herta, and I want to meet you. I believe...
It's unlikely we'll hear from Polka Kakamond. She's been off the grid for quite some time. Probability, member number 64, Dr. Primitive, may...
That's a hard pass. Given Dr. Primitive's shady research practices and his tussle with the Galaxy Rangers, the IPC will surely turn this into a media circus. He can get lost. I'd prefer it if the simulated universe remained... What about you, Ching-Tu? Are you still in touch with her, Ron-May? Is she still alive?
Can we ask him to leave if we are to discuss this topic? The process will be long and boring. There's...
Of course! You brought him in after all. It's up to you.
All right. Let me walk you out.
And what the heck is this?
Seems like a programming error.
Oh, this fragment of Ron-May. Have you seen it in the simulated universe?
It's probably in
Fine. I'm used to turning a blind eye to these things. It makes life easier. I am curious, though. Are you gonna keep it, Ron-May?
I probably will. Records indicate he likes this occurrence.
All right, I agree. As long as it helps you with your research, you can do whatever you want.
Come along. I'll see you out. It appears I was overthinking things. Impulsive behavior is pretty characteristic of her after all. Thankfully, it was just a minor scare. Still, meetings give me such a headache. I see that you've recovered the life form in the master control zone. Thank you. Well done. No, you misunderstand. While Herta is tied up in meetings, you might find it more convenient to roam the space station. There are some things that I must tell you now. If I wait for the meeting to finish, then it might be too... The retrieval of my life forms isn't complete yet. There's more than just one, and some are stored in a sealed zone. Herta uses that place to welcome visitors from across the stars, or to welcome members of the Genius Society. However, due to the Legion's invasion, and now my headache is stored there. She gave me permission and said no more. I'm giving you my access card. Give me your hand, and I'll input your fingerprint into it. Stay vigilant, Assistant. Should you come across a threat you can't handle, just alert me. Remember, there is a giant incubator in the middle of the zone. That's where my headache is stored. Once you're back, come find me on the railway platform. Then you'll understand everything.
What would a sealed zone look like?
Buzz.
What's up with this?
Buzz. High permissions. Class many storage. Madam, welcome. Fry leftover rice. Fry leftover rice. Welcome. Visitor, what do you need? Buzz. Conclusion. You cannot enter. Probability 50%. Assessment. Seeking direction. Suggestion. Proceed to basement. Locate records of cultivation path. Buzz.
Yeah. This might be of some use. Yeah. The kindling for the phase flame is fascinating. The growth status of the two samples this time is promising. I incorporated personal... They simultaneously possess two sets of emotional traits. They are at once cute, weak, sentimental, and sensitive. Interestingly, they also possess a kind of inclination, a yearning for their creator.
What's that sound out there? This is the headache Rangmei mentioned? It's just a different flavor.
I'm not one of Rangmei's recognized work. Too much negative energy. Why?
What's that noise? Follow me. It'll be okay. I need to find a place for this little one. That sound seems to be from that locked room. How do I...
Don't be rash.
Please cherish this time. Root here. There's more to life.
So leave it with. Thanks for this one.
Life is not so fragile. As you wish.
May this faint, dispel the gloom, destroy the sky.
So this is the warmth of life.
Even faint sparks can converge into a bright river of stars. Give it some sunshine and the color will get even prettier.
Existence is unity. May death protect us!
May wandering souls find their own way out.
I never imagined there'd be so many of them.
The final days that member number 23 Etcha, I'm now certain that the outcome of this cult of life can exist in thousands of different forms. Which these life forms are very advanced in their own concepts. I'm starting to feel lost. Perhaps the question, what is...
Are you telling me to keep going?
May death protect us!
Life is countless and varied in form. I firmly believe in that. Its beauty is like a myriad of flowers, and I want to pluck the one that never... The patterns of all things always have complicated and enchanting exteriors, while their inner essences remain simple and plain. If we were ever since I was a child, I have always delighted in observing aspects of microscopic creatures, such as the speed with which slime molds devour objects. I have also gazed far and wide across the macroscopic world, investigating the progress of the universe up to this day. It was all very simple. I wish to discover the true essence of life, something that all individuals possess unknowingly, whether it is the materialism of their existence or an unknown entity beyond corporeal realms. I thought of one life form.
Sounds fit. Stay here for a bit. Did something just open?
Hidden room. Buzz. Only Madame Ron May has permissions. Permissions granted. Select from the below services. 1. Check historical incubation records. 2.
Is this?
I thought of one life form that would truly lie beyond mine, and that is... And I cannot comprehend what an eminent scholars view them as the executors of the Eon's power. So, when did it begin? And at what point did they become close? At first, I tried to create a genius. I failed. That question has no solution. However, erudition isn't the only path in the universe. If we set logic aside, would there be more? Of course there would be. Hazyron. I was able to see the beginning and end of the swarm disaster through the simulated universe, obtain data on the Imperator and Sectorum and their descendants, replicate them, nurture them, and create a... It is a logical decision. Will Herta and... I must hurry my work.
Permission granted. but select from the below. Permission granted.
That sound's coming. There's someone in the distance. Who is that?
Here, a genius move. And how will you counter it? Only an idiot would ask such a question. Just move this here. You look distressed. Something the matter? If that's the case, you better get thinking. Are you waiting for a sign? Time is ticking. Descend via the Have you considered whether the answer to your question will be of any relevance to our... If a question is of no help, then don't ask it. Never mind. My goals, that's all you need. Because I can't bear to see idiots. Of course, they wouldn't want to see me either. The real Ron May's creation is hidden in the giant incubator below. Go. Take the elevator and bear witness to this genius.
Space station has an area this big? An emanator of propagation clone? How can that be?
Do need some sunshine.
I shall remember this warmth. As you wish.
Enemy targets detected. Ready for another? Existence is unity. Guide with the rainbow bridge. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Mavis, dispel the gloom. Destroy the sky.
I shall remember this warmth.
Show me the way. Thanks for the support.
Life is not so fragile.
Commencing support. Have some sunshine.
I shall remember this warmth.
Every petal in life's garden, all will be swept away by the wind.
Embrace a new life. Darkness with me. May death protect us!
There's more to life.
Show me the way.
I shall remember this warmth.
He'll destroy the space station.
Enemy targets detected. Ready for another?
Please cherish this time. Wilt hear.
The future is bright. Commencing support. Mavis, faint light. Dispel the gloom. Destroy the sky.
I shall remember this warmth. As you wish.
Have some sunshine.
There's more to life. Existence is unity.
Guide with the rainbow bridge.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Show me the way. Thanks for the support.
After 56 seconds, the creature was unable to sustain its own existence and vanished as if it had never been born. The threat is over. Time to get going.
Is it over? I need to get some answers out of Rongmei.
The meeting of geniuses is over. As for the future of the simulated universe, that conclusion isn't You look upset, correct? I regret my actions. There's no defending what I've done. Time. I made a clone, but it doesn't hold a candle to the Emanator. Exactly as predicted. Restrained by time and place, its code of life could only be considered an incomplete attempt. I managed to replicate the moment it was born. However, it would soon disappear and be reduced to particles. Like every living being, it inevitably faced its demise as it journeyed towards the end. I find, however, even the briefest life should have meaning. I want to know the limits of its capacity. It will indicate how far I've gone in a field completely incomprehensible. And it was a minuscule step, just as I had predicted. Indeed, this is how I keep the distractions at bay. I have to admit that research once made me obsessive. That wasn't a good period in my life. Though now I navigate it much more smoothly. I must admit, I'm not fond of scenarios where everything aligns perfectly with my expectations. An experiment should have its unforeseen twists. That's where the joy lies. Even the most predictable storylines can have their pleasant surprises. I have to admit that these little ones born in the process, I see a human-like response in them. Emotions may be either positive or negative, however, the love rooted in the depths of their heart, and they're still... That being said, do you believe my actions were wrong? There's no need to tell me your answer, I just felt like asking the question. How should I take care of them? Do I seem irresponsible? I'm sorry. The effects of the anti-truth serum will also wear off, after all. Your memory of... Over time, hidden truths tend to surface. Past traumas, which I'd rather leave behind, have made me skeptical about trusting anyone but myself. If I do not want a secret revealed, the most foolproof way is to destroy it. The anti-truth serum will make you forget It won't take effect immediately. It is a slow, and perhaps you'll remember in that way. It will make our lives... Thank you. Screwlum will stay. Do you still remember the... I mismember number. I hope I won't. Who knows when the next gather... If fate allows him, though I suppose it... Huh? is that? I imagine pictures. It reminds me of a. Thank you.
Something the matter?
This place is rich with the sweet scent of flowers. Can we stay here for a while longer?
Heritor Newsflash. Good evening, Madame Herta fans. This is an urgent broadcast. The great Madame Herta, member 83 of the Genius Society, has been targeted in an attack at the space station. Her current whereabouts are unknown, with no group having stepped forward to claim responsibility. Many Heritors are upset at the ineptitude of upper management, having issued strong protest and condemnation.
Dr. Scrollum. This was a premeditated attack.
Conclusion. Their target was the space station, but their strategies are still unknown to us.
That's right. Which is precisely why we need him. The last to lay eyes on Herta's puppet before the attack was him.
And you are?
This is Dr. Ratio of the Intelligentsia Guild, a delegate from the IPC.
He's only just woken up, dazed. He may need a few pointers. Ah, we cross paths again. Do you remember me? Of course. Why would you? Memory is such a fickle thing.
Mr. Trailblazer, you must have many questions. Please be patient. Asta will explain it all to you.
You probably know the gist of things already. A few system hours ago, one of Madame Herta's puppets was attacked by an unknown perpetrator. We don't know. No. The attack happened on a base outside the station, beyond the surveillance camera. She's away on a visit. This issue didn't seem to trouble her much.
She received an invitation from the IPC before the attack occurred.
Ah, the technology department. Charming little place, isn't it? Madame Yabuli does possess some semblance of competence, but her subordinates? Oof. They want to start some new collaborations with Herta, and have graciously extended an invite for me to play the role of science consultant. It's delightfully amusing. I can't wait to witness firsthand how these geniuses from the so-called However, this attack was timed a little too well. I can't help but wonder if someone leaked this information, and the attackers seized the opportunity.
I've long heard that you're one of the best researchers in the guild, Dr. Ratio. We are honored to have your assistance.
Save your flattery. Time is hardly a luxury we can squander. To debate the merits of mere mortals in the company of an actual genius? Quite the paradox, if you ask me. Excuse me, you. Tell me, what were you doing the last time you saw that puppet? Don't play the fool. Think.
I think I was.
Oh, right. I need your help with something else. That curio's gone missing, and I can't just forget about it. Go find it for me when you have the time. I'm sure you can manage. Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body. Send me a signal when you see traces of it.
I think she mentioned something important, but if only there were some hints.
Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out for a bit. Go ask Asta if you want someone to help you.
My memory is kind of hazy. What did I do after that? This is what I recall before I met Herta, but let me try to remember the conversation with Asta.
A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body. Maybe the researchers at the Departments of Ecology or Insight may have an idea? Hinkle and are around here somewhere. I'd suggest you ask them about it.
Asta seems to have mentioned two names. Two researchers from the Departments of Ecology and Insight.
Those despicable villains. Ugh. If I discover who's behind this, they're gonna wish they... A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body? Isn't that just a... Oh, nowadays people call them wubbaboos? Well, I might be the Department of Ecology head, but I'm not the most knowledgeable person when it comes to cure. Adler would be of more help, but he's been investigating some paranormal phenomenon. I haven't... I must say, it's a little embarrassing for the space station to be in such disarray while We've been through a huge crisis and are still recovering. But there are some who are trying to exploit the chaos to... People are growing more and more distrustful of the management here. It's... Never mind, I shouldn't be telling you this. It's something that we researchers need to resolve ourselves. Pretend I didn't...
Adler. Right. Then I ran into Arlen. Adler was with him. Adler was with Arlen.
What? He went to the scene alone with Peppy? How could you let him?
Calm down, Brother Arlen. I know you're upset. We're having a... So I'm the dog?
They seem to be hiding something.
Is there something?
Oh, really? What a coincidence. That kid sure is brave, running straight to the scene on his own. Yes, well, Brother Arlen, I can't...
Can you lead the talk? Let's walk. Why are you looking for Adler? A lost curio. I see. He'll be able to help. Careful. The fragmentum in this area is very unstable. Over there! As I thought, he's in trouble. Let's go!
They're lost.
Life is not so fragile.
As you wish. Enemy targets detected.
There's more to life. Existence is unity.
May this thing dispel the gloom, destroy the
I
skies.
shall remember this one.
Show me the way.
Wilt here.
Ready for another? Guide with the Rainbow Bridge. Have some sunshine.
Some value, I suppose. Eternal. Please cherish this time. Embrace a new life. Darkness with me.
May this dispel the gloom, destroy the skies.
So this is the warmth of life.
Peppy! Are you...
That's me.
What? He wants to ask you something about curios. I'll leave you to it. Adler, Peppy's in your hands now.
Don't worry. I think I figured something out. So, which curio do you want to... That's all you got? Well, there's... Have you asked the Department of Ecology?
Adler's... Let's... go over it from the start. I may have overlooked something. My memories of Arlen and Adler are hazy. I need to remember the other.
A cure. How's it going? I see. See? Just some things had some. Yes, people were, however, rebuilding. Anyway, that's by.
So I did. The other person should be from the Department of Insight. I need to remember who it is. The other person should be. The other person should. Identifying that person is crucial. It could be the key to making sense of everything.
Hey, what brings you here, Rich? It's been...
I'm not that wonderful.
It's all taken care of. As long as the money's there, here's the account you asked for. It's legit and secure.
Sure.
Oh, you flatter me. I'm small scale. Best left under the table. But if you ever make it big...
Again? How many times has it been?
Here, too. My memories are just a jumbled mess of words. Did my memory piece together irrelevant information?
Hey, it's all... Here's the... Oh, small.
Here, did my memory... Now I remember. The other person is Emily. What did Emily say?
I say. No need, though. See, I'm... Oh, huh. However... don't...
The Xianzhou species Emily mentioned seems to be what inspired the Xianzhou species Emily
I figured. I'm sorry.
Just as I...
I'm sorry. I see. Could you... I'll be honest with you. There's only one clue. That means that every victim's disappearance was accompanied by some inexplicable fire. When we made visits to the scenes, some of the witness the words they used were...
Have you asked the Department of Ecology? Huh. She's not...
Huh? What did I say?
Huh. Ah, that's right. Huh. Let's call it.
Spontaneous combustion of the human body. That's most likely the... I need to go over it from the start. Starting with the conversation I had.
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's send me a signal when you see traces of it.
I think she mentioned something important. If only there were some hints.
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's an energy life form. It's alive. Send me a signal when you see traces of it. That's not the point. I wouldn't be bothering with it if it didn't have something to do with the Genius Society. Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out for a bit. Go ask Asta if you want someone to help.
I commend your stamina for recounting that interminable tale. You must be exhausted. My ears certainly so. To sum it up, the last time you laid eyes on Herta was in her office. She sent you on a wild goose chase for some trinket, the curio. After which you knew nothing else until Lady Asta. If that's the narrative you're sticking to, then indulge me. Who, pray tell, can substantiate this captive?
Affirmation. We can ask Herta.
Well, if you lace up those boots and start sprinting now, you might just catch the IPC shuttle in 4 system hours. But as it stands, not a single soul can corroborate it.
Mr. Ratio, your style of questioning would seem to have a
Apologies. It's an unfortunate habit of mine. When one is immersed in academic research, skepticism comes far more. It is also the most efficient method, judging from my experience. Seeking answers with a negative hypothesis in mind is still valid research. If he is truly innocent, he can... Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for and the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out one nameless ordinary curio? It's hard for me to imagine she would treasure one curio so much.
I doubt Herta is interested in the curio.
Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you.
If you knew Herta, then you wouldn't.
Don't interrupt other people. Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment. And the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name. Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet...
I doubt Herta is interested in the curio itself.
Based on your story, and the assignment...
Herta didn't... However...
True.
Why do I feel like...
And the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name. Herta's collection.
Sure.
Say what you want.
Correct.
Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out one...
I remember now.
That's enough pretending. Please be quiet. Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out one nameless ordinary curio? It's hard for me to imagine she would treasure one curio so much.
The curio isn't the point. Herta was only addressing it because of its relation to the
I would imagine the curio is the creation of a genius. Affirmation. It holds some special meaning to...
Yes. That seems logically... Then you said you asked Asta for help with the lost curio. However, she decided to hold her tongue until now?
Mr. Ratio, it's because...
I'm asking him. Your testimony went out the window the second you started However, she decided to hold her tongue until now? So what's the story? Are you full of fanciful fiction? Or is Asta the one hoarding secrets like they're going out of style?
I remember now.
That's enough. So what's the story? Are you full of
The space station has been very distrustful of its higher management. ever since another severe incident would further
Oh. So that explains. They wouldn't be partial to researchers' disappearances, you say? Yes, I've heard the responsibility of sorting out that mess has been thrust upon Arlen, head of the security department. Clearly, though, it bears no connection to Herta's puppet being attacked.
No connection? I disagree. There should be evidence.
Clearly, though, it bears no connection to Herta's puppet being attacked.
I remember now.
That's enough. Clearly, though,